Hello there everybody, this is PinstripeParagon and I'm here giving a bit of a commentary here. These are just some Persona 4 arena matches that I recorded with a buddy of mine, so don't mind them. But what this video is about is talking about the next generation of gaming, which is the Xbox Infinity, or whatever they're going to call it, the PS4, and I guess I'll talk about the Wii U since I don't have one yet. I'm only going to talk about those. I'll talk about handheld gaming in another video. But anyway, so pretty much a lot of people are saying, you know, oh, the Wii U is just as good as just don't have any games and stuff. And, well, that's kind of what makes me, you know, want to buy a console if there's going to be games I want to play on it. You know, I'm not going to buy a console for one specific game. There's got to be a couple, at least. You know, it took me a while to get the PS3 because there wasn't many games out for it at launch. Plus, it was rather expensive. And I was only like, what, 8 when the PS3 came out, so, you know, I wasn't going to get it anyway. But when the time came, when I actually got it, you know, there were only a couple games for me at that time for it. One of which being Sonic 06, as much as that game is hated. Can't remember any of the others, but, you know, because, you know, the PS3, in my opinion, didn't really have a good launch title for me. I don't know. It's just like nowadays I play more RPGs than anything, so you know, that's why I prefer PS3 over Xbox. That's just my opinion, you know. I like JRPGs better personally, but anyway. So on to which one I'm going to get. To be honest, I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to get first. I don't have any of them. I don't have a 3DS. I don't have a Vita. I honestly don't know. Like, right now, there aren't that many launch titles that I know of that are going to be interesting for me. I mean, I don't know of any launch titles for PS4. I don't think they've revealed any yet. Wii U really didn't have any for me to start off. I'm sure they'll get some down the line. But with Nintendo's ID claims now, it's sort of leaning me towards getting the PS4 first. And then Xbox Infinity, I've never really been an Xbox fan. I never got the original Xbox. And, you know, I do have a 360, but I rarely play it. I only get the exclusives on there, pretty much. You know, like Akai Katana, Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey, Tales of Vesperia. And, yeah, I'm sure I'll get them eventually. It's just, like, the Infinity right now, I'm kind of on the fence about it. Just because the online constantly thing, because I kind of have a bad internet connection. It's not bad in its speed per se, but sometimes it'll cut out randomly. So, you know, hopefully that isn't true, but the odds are it will be. Like I said, I could really care less about graphics. I actually haven't said this in this video, but you know, I play a bunch of different games from a bunch of different consoles, you know, like, you know, N64, Super Nintendo, PS1. I still play those. Well, I know a lot of people only play, you know, PS3 and 360 these days. Graphics don't really matter to me. It's about the gameplay, but I'll get into that in another video. But if I had to pick one that I would go with, like, if I were to pick it up on launch, I'd probably have to go with the PS4. Just because, you know, I will admit I am a Sony fanboy. You know, I've had the most enjoyment from their consoles and the most memories from their consoles, like PS1 and PS2. I mean, PS2 is home to my favorite game of all time. Well, I shouldn't say that's my favorite RPG of all time. Persona 3 Fez, and you know, PS1's got its fair share of childhood memories with me too, like, you know, Crash and Spyro and all those. I didn't grow up with anything before GameCube with Nintendo. I recently just got into the retro gaming scene, and you know, so I don't have as many memories of those. And again, Xbox, I just never went with it. I probably never will, you know. Yeah, I think that's about it. I really have nothing else to say, but yeah, but.
It's time to be judged. The devil! Get in there! Don't move! Opening my door to take advantage of that opening! Your face! Oh my! It's time to be judged. The talent isn't used! Mind your left and right! I see it was a good use of my trouble. God of death! That's it! You take more damage that way! Doing it by the book? Don't worry, you'll get him next time. Watch out for the opponent switching icon. Opening my deck. Oh no. Oh, give it up. It's time to be judged. The lever. Come on, get a grip. You're mentally drained. Huzzah! Oh no. Backing up. Pardon me. Pardon me. Oh my. Now think of a new plan. Don't let him push you around. Over here. My impressive. You can finish going for a game changer. Think fast.